Yo, wanna go to the carnival?
Welcome to Miss Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for actors who have largely stepped out of the spotlight since their Disney Channel days.
You hear me? I think it's stupid. Come on, spirits, turn me into dust.
Number 20, Kay Panabaker, Phil of the Future. Remember Debbie Berwick from Phil of the Future?
I just love watching the news. One day, I hope to be an action news anchor. You've got the mouth for it.
She wasn't around for long, but Kay Panabaker's character approaches life with a positive attitude, and then we learn she's a cyborg. Unfortunately for her, Debbie doesn't make it past the first season. Panabaker made multiple guest star appearances in other series such as Weeds and Medium, and could be seen in several TV movies afterward. She also had a central part in ABC's short-lived No Ordinary Family, but ultimately retired from acting in 2012.
All right, fine. Let's take him down.
Interestingly, while that chapter of her career ended shortly after leaving the Disney Channel, she remained in the House of Mouse's world, in a sense. Indeed, in 2016, she reportedly was a zoologist at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Number 19, Jake Thomas, Lizzie McGuire. We all know Matt, Lizzie McGuire's mischievous younger brother. He's pretty much always bugging his sister or playing pranks, to put it mildly.
Hey, Dad, I'm not sure about this party.
You know, he has a point.
No, I am also prepared to beat this entire book to your journals.
The actor who brought him to life is Jake Thomas. Still, you may not recognize his name and face from anywhere other than this hit series from the aughts, and perhaps Cory in the House. Thomas has had other more minor roles in the years since he left Disney Channel behind, but none of them have been as recognizable. Still, if you miss seeing him on your screen, he did appear in one episode of NCIS in 2024. He flies under the radar, but he's still in entertainment, also reportedly working as a director.
The entire episode is a race against the clock to try to rescue me. But there's, of course, in typical fashion, there's twists and turns.
Number 18, Phil Lewis, Sweet Life franchise. One of, if not the most memorable hotel managers in the history of Disney Channel is Mr. Mosby. He's stern, demanding, and well-spoken, refusing to put up with any of Zack and Cody's shenanigans.
No hugging in the lobby!
We love you, Mr. Mosby. You're so wonderfully strict.
Yes, I am. Now let go.
Phil Lewis played the man in the nice suits from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and its spin-off The Sweet Life on Deck. He performed other important roles prior to this series, but it would be understandable to only associate Lewis's face with Mr. Mosby.
Fine, do your little science project. Just promise me one thing. If you need bait, you'll use your brother.
Even after his great run as Mr. Mosby in the Sweet Life franchise, Lewis has made appearances here and there, but nowhere near the same extent. Number 17, Cara DeLizia, So Weird. Both Disney and Nickelodeon seem to have a knack for making kid-friendly versions of popular adult TV shows. Take, for example, So Weird, Disney's version of The X-Files. Like its adult sibling, the show centered around otherworldly things like aliens and ghosts, and its main character was Fiona Phillips, or Fi for short, played by Cara DeLizia.
I just wanted to talk to you. So, that's where James Garv was when he was asleep. Cryostasis. He was frozen, wasn't he?
After season 3, though, DeLizia left the show and never quite made it into the spotlight again. She's had a few guest spots, like on The West Wing, and she voiced a character on Nickelodeon's All Grown Up, but nothing quite so big as playing Fi. We like to think she's happily retired from the acting life.
Now, every American family can realize their dream of a college education for their children with the penny and a half you just saved them.
Number 16, Matthew Timmons, The Sweet Life on Deck. Dang it! You may have heard that from Matthew Timmons' character Woody in Sweet Life on Deck. Woody is Cody's cabin mate on the SS Tipton.
No brother, no friends? That's a sad tale of woe, Woodchuck.
Oh, I have brothers and tons of friends. They're just not smart.
His gullibility, messiness, and overall silliness lead to some comical moments in the series. This includes attempting pickup lines and testing his luck as a butler. Timmons, however, left the acting spotlight after this role, except for a brief one-episode appearance in the Disney series Jessie.
So my mom's gonna kick me off the family plan. No, it's Max Bauer, Katie's agent. What do you mean she fired me?
It seemed The Suite Life on Deck could have been a launching pad at the beginning of his young acting career. Unfortunately, based on his social media activity, the main reason Timmons backed out of the industry was facing harmful size stereotypes.
He was a Butler prodigy.
He peaked early.
Nowadays, you wouldn't recognize Timmons as Woody. Number 15, Mia Tallarico, Good Luck Charlie. That adorable, innocent baby from Good Luck Charlie provides numerous fuzzy and funny moments. Charlie started the show in 2010 as a baby and grew to be several years old by the show's conclusion in 2014.
Teddy and Spencer.
What do you mean, Charlie? Teddy and Spencer what?
Sing.
The girl who starred in this role is Mia Tallarico. But what happened to the little actress since? Well, as of 2024, she's a high schooler. She may only be Charlie to you, even all these years later. Although, who knows? As young as she still is, maybe she'll find her way back to the screen at some point. Whatever she ends up doing, we say good luck, Charlie.
Come on, guys. Say it with me.
Good luck, Charlie.
Number 14, Amy Bruckner, Phil of the Future. Pim is the sister of the title character in Phil of the Future. Clever, confident, and sassy at times, Amy Bruckner's character is known to have a few tricks up her sleeve.
You may have to go walk, but I don't. Pim Diffie doesn't walk for nobody.
Although she also appeared in the Disney animated series American Dragon during the mid-2000s, Bruckner is unquestionably most recognized in the television world as Pim. Following that role, you may not have seen her again due to just her few minor film appearances.
And why would I want to do that? Goofy Goose, there to help you with your fast walking race. Oh, I've got some bad news for you, Berwick. Not doing it.
Nowadays, the former actress is an attorney. Surely the resourcefulness and ingenuity that Pim possesses could be beneficial in Bruckner's legal practice. Number 13, Kyle Massey. That's So Raven and Cory in the House. Cory Baxter is Raven's little brother in the hit Disney series That's So Raven. Played by Kyle Massey, Cory is a money-hungry young entrepreneur. Hence his catchphrase is, cha-ching! Having a pet rat named Lionel is definitely another thing to remember him by. After That's So Raven, Massey featured as the main character in Cory in the House. After his promising Disney years, though, his acting career didn't really take off.
You know which I play the drums with? In my band, DC3? Yeah, you probably heard of us. We're on the verge of blow-up situation.
He did make an appearance in Dancing with the Stars in 2010 and has also dropped a few tracks as a rapper. In 2021, he was back in the headlines, but not in a good way, charged with immoral communication with a minor. Number 12, Doug Brochu, Sonny with a Chance. On the short-lived Sonny with a Chance, Grady Mitchell was a goofy side character and offered up the comic relief.
When that girl gets out of class, you were gonna ask her to the dance. Are you nervous? Nah.
And who played that lovable part so well? Why, none other than Doug Brochu. But if you don't recognize his name, you aren't alone.
Put that on a coaster. Oh, my girdle is too tight.
After Sonny with a Chance and its spin-off show were both over, along with a few other Disney shows he appeared in, Brochu has only added one-off episode appearances or roles in shorts on his resume. The 2014 short Obituaries had him acting alongside James Franco, and might have been a bump of fame.
He had resolved to reconnect with his father and put their quarrels to rest.
But Doug has reportedly decided to focus more on his health, and we understand. He looks great. Number 11, Jason Earls, Hannah Montana. Jackson Stewart, the older brother of Miley in Hannah Montana, has a much different personality than his sister. The quirky, lazy character who earns plenty of laughs from the audience is portrayed by Jason Earls.
Hi, I'm Miley. Now I'm Hannah. Now I'm Miley. I'm a real girl. I'm a pop star. Everybody makes mistakes.
As siblings often do, Jackson and Miley bicker plenty, but the love between them is definitely evident. Earls' performance in this Disney classic is without a doubt his most notable one, even with a few TV roles following Hannah Montana.
But don't worry, we'll just give you a secret identity. No one will ever know. You'll have the best of both worlds.
So to many people, Earls is and always will be Jackson, and no one else. Number 10. Jason Dolly, Good Luck Charlie. The eldest of the Duncans in Good Luck Charlie is PJ, portrayed by Jason Dolly. He adds a special comedic flavor to the show, which helped him win over a fair share of fans.
Don't you mean Studley date? With Spencer?
Oh, save it for your pillow.
However, those hoping to see more of Dolly after the finale of Good Luck Charlie in 2014 may have been disappointed. Since then, he has appeared on screen sparingly. His claim to fame is definitely Good Luck Charlie. The LA native did recently say in a podcast that he's still getting young people's recognition for his performance as PJ.
And people still see it and they go, oh, you're from Good Luck Charlie. And I was, 17 when that show started.
Yeah.
I'm 32 now, so it's still airing.
Given his young age at the time and the positive reception of his character, it's a bit surprising that Dolly hasn't since stamped more claims to fame. Number 9. Ashley Brilalt, Lizzie McGuire. She's Kate Sanders, the frenemy of the title character in Lizzie McGuire. There are several memorable clashes between Kate and Lizzie throughout the series.
I guess I could let you be the dungeon mistress.
Really?
Yeah. But you're going to have to clean out the janitor's utility room where we're putting the dungeon.
Some fall under the category of dramatic, while others may be considered, well, not pleasant. Although her character is depicted as the most popular girl in school, Brillalt's popularity as an actress never extended beyond this early 2000s role. Her acting career started and ended with Lizzie McGuire. Since then, she transitioned to a totally new profession, attorney.
Let's hide in the dungeon. Yes, good. We'll be safe. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I'm sorry.
Number 8. Bridget Mendler, Good Luck Charlie. It's sweet that Teddy Duncan produces video diaries of her baby sister in Good Luck Charlie. That's a good big sis. Portrayed by Bridget Mendler, the series' main character is depicted as caring, responsible, and likable.
What was that? That was interpretive dancing. That piece was called Spring Day. I can also show you global warming or dogs. Wow!
After shining in the Disney spotlight with this performance, it would have been reasonable to expect Mendler to continue shining in the industry for years to come. Even though she has appeared on screen for a few more times after the 2014 conclusion of Good Luck Charlie, those roles haven't garnered the same level of recognition. Nonetheless, it is worth noting that, while you may not have seen Mendler since her Good Luck Charlie days, you may have heard her great voice in the hit song Ready or Not.
Ready or not, here I come. Where you at? The night is young. In the crowd, the music's loud, but I will find you.
Let's just say the acting and music industries are lucky she's decided to put her focus into getting a PhD and co-founding a satellite data company. Number 7. Lelaine, Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie, I'm your guy best friend. You should really talk to Miranda about this stuff.
But she's in Mexico City.
Like many on the list, Lelaine acted in a few roles before her big break with Disney. In this case, that was as the titular character's best friend on Lizzie McGuire.
Let's make that light. You know what, now that I think about it, that whole crush thing doesn't even work for me. I get all jittery and sweaty all the time. Who wants that?
As Miranda, Lelaine lit up every young girl's life with her awesome outfits and general hilarity. But in 2007, the young star was charged with possession of methamphetamines. From 2010 to 2011, she took a swing at playing bass for the band Vanity Theft, but the all-girl group never hit true fame.
You'll spend your whole life trying to forgive yourself for what you did.
Since then, Lelaine has had a few acting credits to her name, even won an Easy A, but sadly, nothing as significant as her earlier roles.
He left his parents a note that said, "I'm gay, bitches," and then he skipped out with some big hulking black guy. Ah!
My apologies to Mark Twain.
Number 6. Jennifer Stone, Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh, Alex, that's so sad. I could teach you, just like I taught you how to make a bird feeder out of pine cone peanut butter and raisins.
Yeah, my dad ate that.
Where would the world be without best friends to push us, laugh with us, and be a shoulder to cry on? Most of Disney Channel's shows answer that with a resounding nowhere. And Wizards of Waverly Place is no different. The sweet but sly Harper was that best friend to Alex Russo, and Jennifer Stone played the role well.
Who is your fashion-forward friend? It's me!
Almost Almost immediately after the show was over, Nickelodeon scooped up the young star, wanting her to play the babysitter/storyteller on Dead Time Stories.
Are you guys ready to be scared?
After that, she's had scattered acting gigs. More importantly, she's done outreach for people living with diabetes after her own diagnosis. You go, girl. Number 5. Tiffany Thornton, Sunny with a Chance. Demi Lovato's Sunny from Sunny with a Chance not only had great friends, she had a queen bee frenemy as well.
Why am I being touched?
Tiffany Thornton played this character Tawny with an adorable and funny, albeit sometimes annoying, flair.
Don't need another girl. I'm the funny girl and the pretty one. Nope, don't remember.
And for a short while after both the show and its spin-off were over, she was a radio personality for KLAZ 105.9 in Arkansas. But that was the last the world saw of the young blonde star, at least on any world stage. Don't worry though, as evidenced by her Instagram, Tiffany prefers her quiet life, raising her children, and working for Champion Christian College as a recruitment advisor. Number 4. Orlando Brown, That's So Raven. Oh, Orlando.
Soaked to my feet, but this homeboy's got you beat. Now you can call me names, make funny faces, body dozens, cause you're nothing but a bunch of sad rapping cousins. You think you so smart, you get F's and D's, and your grade so low, man, you get stray Z's. I may be stuck sitting through spit and spray, but it don't really matter, cause I'ma get an A.
With his ability to spit an awesome freestyle, but still play up the goofy scenes as Eddie on That's So Raven, he could have gone far in Hollywood. Even as his popular Disney show was ending, Brown seemed to have a music career that was picking up. So perhaps he could have gone on to do wonderful things. In 2015, he even attempted a small comeback with a role in Straight Outta Compton. Unfortunately though, fame took a bad turn for Orlando. In 2018, he was arrested for drug possession and domestic abuse. We can say this star's time with Disney has definitely come to an end.
Do your visions usually come true?
Number 3. Mitchell Musso, Hannah Montana. Back in the days when he played Oliver Oken on Hannah Montana, Mitchell Musso seemed like he could have become a household name.
Oh, so girls laugh at me because I'm cute.
No, girls laugh at you because you nod like a chicken and you fall over things.
I do not. Hey, what up, baby?
He was in many Disney Channel films and had a voice that could rock a pop-punk stage. Around the same time that his role on Hannah Montana was over, Disney offered him 2 other roles on Pair of Kings and Prank Stars.
She doesn't even know that Selena's standing right next to her. She's clueless.
But after a DUI, his time on both was cut short. And sadly, with only 1 full-length studio album to his name, his music career hasn't gone far either. He has since patched things up with Disney though, having taken on the voice of Wally in Milo Murphy's Law.
We are brothers. She was right. Newbie.
Number 2. Ricky Ullman, Phil of the Future. As the title suggests, Phil of the Future was another Disney Channel show filled with fun, hilarity, and most of all, an off-the-wall concept.
You might say my old school was way different. Okay. Then pay close attention to how it works here at Herbert G. Wells Jr. Senior High.
Ricky Ullman played the titular Phil with a carefree attitude, but also a certain sincerity. Since being on the show, though, he's gone back to his given name, Raviv, and has done a few guest spots on TV shows like Broad City.
Who would leave weed in a wall anyway?
But most importantly, he's the drummer at a band called Reputant. And though they only have 1 album out so far, Michelle Williams did star in one of their music videos. Just give them a listen. They have a pretty cool sound.
Not gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna leave it all up to you, my love.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Adam Lamberg, Lizzie McGuire.
Dear Lizzie, I think I may like my best friend as more than a friend.
What, do I like have something in my face?
You're perfect.
Well, we mentioned Miranda, so of course Gordo has to be on the list too. And the lovable young Adam Lamberg played the guy in the best friend trio with ease and laughter.
That's how they talked in Las Vegas in 1960.
Can't you just talk normal, like, hey dog, what's the dealio?
That's how everybody talks. I'm not everybody.
Gordo is definitely not everybody.
Upsettingly though, at least for the public, shortly after Lizzie McGuire and its accompanying movie were over, Lamberg said goodbye to Hollywood.
I'm good.
And almost as easily as he slid into the role of Gordo, he slid into anonymity as well. According to LinkedIn, he now has his bachelor's degree in geography and his master's in public communication. He also worked his way up to be the development officer at the Irish Arts Center in NYC. Bravo, Gordo! Bravo! Which of these Disney characters did you like most as a kid? Let us know in the comments below.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.